Hello, everybody. The project for October is going to be Art in India. We are going to be focusing on symmetry and architecture. Before getting started, just a few things. If you need to see the PowerPoint, the slideshow, the tip sheet, the video, everything can be found on the desartnews.org website. If you go to the download page, the password is Be Creative. You can also find the classroom schedule and the times listed on there as well. The cart for the project is located on the second floor near the top of the steps in the back of the building, which is the teacher's workroom. It's kind of on the gym side. If you go up to the top of the steps, it's the first door on the right. You stop in and make sure you stop in and sign in that you're volunteering for Grace Arts. If your class is located on the first floor, you can stop and see Miss Martin. She'll give you an elevator key. The elevator is located on the other side of the second floor. It'll take you down to the first. Just make sure you return the cart and the key to the office. On the cart is going to be a flash drive that's going to contain the PowerPoint. There's going to be metallic markers, both Crayola metallic and Sharpie silver and gold, self-adhesive gemstones, 9 by 12 black construction paper, a little blurb that explains the project, as well as a folder for the samples that you take. Try to make sure you take 2 samples from each class so we can put them up in the display case. After the presentation, you're going to tell the students what they're going to do. You're going to show them the samples on the cart. You give them each one sheet of paper. If they make a mistake, they can turn around and use the other side, or they can try to incorporate it into their art. Each group's going to get a bin of markers, and you're going to leave those on the tables to share. Make sure you give each kid 5 to 8 gemstones. They'll also be in a cup. We want to make sure that they're not emphasizing too much on it. The purpose when you see the samples is to see just a little bit of an accent to it. Less is better, and you'll see that as well. Younger students may need help removing. There's little strips on the back that'll take them off. Just make sure that the kids are using symmetry and balance. This is a project where details can be encouraged. If some of the kids are getting done faster, you can ask them to get more detailed, making sure that they're being using symmetry to do that. Get them to add animals. There's a few different things listed on the tip sheet for it. We tried to keep the project as simple as possible this time. It's the first project of the year. Just markers. When you see how the metallic markers look on the paper, they look really good. The Sharpies will allow them the detail. Make sure that they start with basic shapes. Make sure that they're using the same things on both sides. Here are a couple of the samples. The next video, I'm going to work on getting a little better with these samples to try to incorporate them onto the screen, but right now I'm still just working on here. Here is a very detailed one for the kids to get done real quick. If you notice, both sides are very symmetrical. The design goes down the middle, and this person used very detailed with her Sharpie to get in there, but made sure that everything looked the same on both sides. In this one, there aren't even any gemstones. There's a lot of detail to it. Here is another one where you can see that the gemstones are incorporated. They stick on just to give a little accent piece to it to make it shine. It's going to make the case look really nice. But again, focusing on the symmetry down the middle, making sure that there's a certain amount of windows on each side. Here is a more simple one. This is the one I did. Again, focusing on the symmetry down the middle. You can have them incorporate. The elephant was a big part of the Indian art. Very few gemstones just to give it that little shimmer at the end. On this sample, they used the gemstones to create the doors, but again, focusing down the middle. It should be pretty easy. We think that with the metallic markers and the black paper, that the quality, I think that the display case is going to look great. I think that the kids are going to have a lot of fun with it. You should spend about 15 to 20 minutes on the slideshow, but make sure you allow yourself enough time to do the project. If you're working by yourself, you may want to make sure that the slideshow is about 15 minutes long so that you have enough time to get everything passed out. I often try to show up a few minutes early so I can tape all the blurbs on the back of the papers that I'm doing, so when I hand them out, they're ready to go. But if you have any questions or need any help, feel free to email me, or you can go out to the desartnews.org website and take a look at everything on there. There's a lot of different information, a lot of different ideas, but the tip sheet will be on the card along with the samples. Just make sure to take a look at it and have fun.